What up, anime fans? I am back with another video reviewing Season 2, Episode 1 of Kaiju number 8. So, time recording my review on Season 1 has just come out. Now, I recorded that 2 weeks ago. Best get ahead. And well, since My Hero Academia's final season premieres in October, I'm gonna review the movie that said premiere in October. Similar to the Spy Family movie, I plan to review Don't Release those in October. I haven't had a chance to review the Resident games yet. Been reviewing them. I finished reviewing all 6 of the Anderson movies. God, that was such a lot of crap. Want to see my thoughts and go check out my channel. I recently rebranded. Was recently just at reviews, but now. I forgot. Also, we got in my game channel and my video game movie channel. The PlayStation X. So call me PSX when I'm on that channel, on those channels. Anyway, let's get into this video. Guys, I'm hugging this, doing it. Bought for like 14 quid yesterday. This is Captain Pikachu from Pokemon Horizons and US series. Not watched it yet? I recommend you go check it out. It's on Netflix in the US. Here in the UK, it's on BBC iPlayer. And it's so cute. Cute little version. A hat, the face, everything's just cute. Like Pikachu. Anyway. So, the episode opens up in a sort of mirror in the way of season 1 opens up with the Kaiju attacking the city. But let's quickly reveal this is at some point in the past because we see Kafka and Mila running away on it. Back in elementary school. As Kafka reassures Mila, everything's gonna be okay. So we don't get the opening of season 2 in this episode. But one of the weirdest bits is no credits. Like, normally when the credits play at the start, if there's no opening, they actually credit the ones who worked on the series. Speaking of which, the manga just came to an end quite recently. Got 199 chapters. I think it was 199. And I'm not read that far, but since Kafka's look changes a bit, his hair gets a bit longer. Don't spoil anything that happens there. I don't want to know. I want to find out for myself. I don't think it's going to be a time skip though. Most of them have a Kafka hype, but mostly some of the happens for Kafka to have a sort of a hibernation period, I think, to change his hair, or that's something that happens in the final arc. I don't know. Mostly the final arc will be just the final season, will just be season whatever. The last season. Anyway, so yeah. Well, anyway. Seeing someone's Kaiku's look for me, as the Kaiju defense was ready to work against Kaiju. Oh, my mask. And then we see someone on top of the Korea crew looking exactly how they did in season 1. Then we see someone on top of the building, it's Mina as an adult. Actually, this is all as she calls Kafka Kaiju number 8, and somehow becomes Kaiju for attacking him. And it seems like he loses control and grows big. But this is overview just to be a nightmare he's having. This is a nightmare. Yeah. That we cut to the remains of the third of Tachikawa base. Mina and Hoshi of their respective receive. I shall report on that. It's been a total of 5 days since since the base got destroyed. So, that's what. So, 5 days have passed in between season 1 and 2. That is actually pretty interesting. As you know, the theatrical short, Hoshina's Day Off, which got released on Crunchyroll quite recently alongside a compilation movie. It's more to catch people up on what's going on, what happened in season 1. They don't have time to binge all the season. Which is a good idea. Like, it just took me half a day just to complete season 1, though. If I watch it early in the morning, it's just like towards the afternoon, it's done. Or if I watch it late, start of the afternoon, like 12 p.m., it's usually just sometime in the evening. So, yeah, but both shows with 24 or more episodes, yeah, it's going to take much longer. So I want to make sure I have my time cleared out. I plan to review... Well, I plan to review stuff like... It's going to take me... I'm going to review 5 plus what I can. I'm not going to do premiere reviews on that, but I plan to review House Paradise Season 1 right about time of Jump Festa. One preparation of the release of Season 2 in January. So they're still... So for now, they're keeping Kafka detained, but they don't know what to do with him yet. But Mina says looks like we still have some work to do and stuff, or something like that. So she goes off to train with Hoshina. Then we cut to somewhere else. We cut to Ichikawa and Iharu on their way to the 4th Division base. As Iharu was kind of goofing off, saying they got plenty of time. As they take a break, Ichikawa is worried about Kafka. So is Iharu. What's going to happen next? And Ichikawa ends up remembering what Kafka said to him after becoming a kaiju. Do you think he can still remember the defense force just like that? He's quite funny. I'm going to move vision up. As Ichikawa vows to get stronger, but so he can protect his senpai. I really like that relationship. There's growth there. And just we saw Kafka in movement before he got an anime adaptation. And that was in the special game Captain Velvet Meteor and Jump Plus Dimensions, featuring a lot of popular Jump Plus manga, some which have ended at that point. Like, Ghost Fever Girl still on hiatus. And Heart Gear ended. So, I didn't remember that one with the slime. If you know what that slime one's from, let me know in the comments down below, because I really can't find anything about it. But the most successful was obviously Summertime Rendering, who was the sister to Yohiko Araki. Spy Family, Kaiju No.8. You get my point? That one's more of a tactical RPG though. Yeah. So, yeah, I tried playing it, but I did cover the manga, which covered a bit of the first chapter, the first part of the game. Meeting the first Jump Plus character. You can actually play it on the Crunchyroll app, on Crunchyroll, I think. Or just buy a physical version buy a cop version on consoles. I really don't know its price. But Martin is available on the Switch. So I should be available on the Switch 2 as well. Which I still haven't gone yet. May I ask what question I should know away? I did buy it myself, but I won't have a stock with a fucking time for pre-orders. I want to be able to buy it months ago. That pisses me off. Anyway. Hey, then we cut to Kikaru. No, so. That's when she meets Vice Captain Hasegawa. As Kiko is now part of the first division, the most powerful team in the most powerful version. Basically, the most powerful of all the divisions, of all the Defense Force. Let's go and introduce into Gen Naomi. And, well, it's more of a bit of a sight. As he's just, his room's a mess and he's playing games. Asuka quick closes the door and tells Kiko that he's. Excuse me one sec. Actually, as we get a comedic scene of him scolding again with his behaviour and stuff. It's a little funny. This is the character we met at the end in season 1. Remember that guy who was with director Hasegawa, with director Shinomiya? You know, it was him. How he was like this the whole time. When you see him, you did not expect him to be goofy. Of course, Kiko doesn't exactly have much faith in him, but still. She introduces herself formally. He doesn't really care about the formal crap, though. Only cares about he tells her that there's one thing he wants for her. Well, he explains the Kaiju attacks, saying he will explain when she watches them bite and bow. As we see, see the monsters and attack the Kaiju. Looks like Godzilla. That's not a fucking joke. It looks like Godzilla. I think I actually have the volumes in. Hang on. Let me just go check seconds. Which volume is it in? I need to see around. Yeah, it's in the manga. As you can see right here. I think there's something about. As chapter 9 actually opens up with Mina. Since the opening few minutes is original or comes from a later chapter. I'm not really sure unless I read the manga. But this episode that's total of 2 chapters worth of content. And a bit of chapter 41 that's content of 2 chapters. And I think later portions, I don't know about that one, but yeah. Anyway. Um, anyway, I initially thought it was a promotion because of Toho, but no, that actually is in the manga. Why did I initially think this? Was because if you didn't know, recently Toho released a poster, a collaboration poster for season 2, with Kafka facing off against Godzilla, the famous kaiju ever. Sure, the DVD here somewhere of the film. I didn't watch it all because I kind of found it boring. I'm sorry to say this, but the human characters are boring. It's not because they're human characters. They can be interested in kaiju stuff, but it's just kind of boring. So it makes it really hard for me to review. It makes it really hard for me to review because how boring it is. Because Godzilla doesn't show up much in the movie. That's fine if you want to tell a good story, but the characters are boring. Anyway. Yana's team, a new choice of kaiju, is impressive. Basically, he Gambios, he wants them to show him his power, give it all the effort. None of this formality type of stuff. And Kikuru, obviously not nervous but impressed, basically accepts the challenge. Anyway, after that, we got to get on this. Oh, how pissed that means getting all the attention. That was a guy. I mean, when he pulls his hair back, we see little something like flower things in his eyes, I think. I don't know, can't remember. But you don't see them though when his hair's down. Like, we can see his eyes when his hair's down. It's one like with specific portraits. Not Shiva. Sorry. Anyway, Hasegawa comes in after a community little interaction with Gen, who refused to attend the meeting because he finds them in. This meeting is all about Kaiju No.8, aka Kafka. As they come back to him doing push-ups. As it's only been a few days now. What are they going to do with him? He's willing to do it. That's when he's summoned to meet Director Shinomiya. As meet Anthony runs again, Naomi. So Director Shinomiya reveals to Kafka he'll be joining the first division as Kaiju No.8. His power will work well with the strongest team in all of the defense force. Kafka's not exactly happy about being used as Kaiju No.8, but still. But now he just wants to prove in the seas. Now it's about surviving. He accepts, but Gen doesn't, you know. He rather uses Kaiju powers as weapons instead of an actual Kaiju, but before Dr. Shinomiya can talk more, Kafka steps in, saying he won't die. Not when there's still things to do. Deliver to reassure his teammates who have faith in him, and to keep a promise he's made. He doesn't like it. Gen reluctantly agrees, basically, but he wants results. As Kafka thanks him, and that ends the episode just like that. Again, they only ejected like 2 chapters or so. I think the chapters there that are one-off later original chapters or spin-off chapters. I don't know. I really don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments down below. I really don't know. But yeah, just episode just ends like that with a post-credit scene in with a teaser of what's going to happen in the next episode as earthquakes end up destroying apartment buildings. It's weird how people are too used to freaking earthquakes. And they get used to fucking kaiju attacks as well. I understand it's been going on for years, but still, you should be used to it. It's dangerous. But yeah, that was the first episode of season 2. This time, I'm sticking all the way through. I'm not going to be like last year. I really regret what happened last year, but it wasn't really my fault. Due to internet troubles that day for a couple of months. So, couldn't review anything for a while. And that's why I decided to catch up all on Boom Boom Ja to much later on, around the time the Go On Ja episode came out. Not the crossover with Go On Ja, more simply the one with Mark Falk with Go On Ja, big combination and stuff. Which never came back, by the way. Never, they just slapped it in the episode, never mentioned again. Just that. Oh god. Oh god. When I eventually watch all of Boom Boom Ja, expect a lot of complaining on that channel. expect a big rank with that one. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please thumbs up if you enjoy it. Want to see more, subscribe channel because remember to always did I already say that? I'm forgetful, so I'll see you guys later about Dr. Stone, maybe. There we go, that's a 2-episode review, and I'm going to be going to Netflix after that. Where Son Hiko died, Dogananki, and Don Dadon. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Joe Phoenix out.